episode, or well, I'll say the final episode. It's not. It's the final. Oh, excuse me. Not the best way to start a video. Welcome to this is the finale of our F2 section of our driver career mode, I should say. All comes down to this moment. We wrote. Oh, excuse me again. I really do apologise. That's so bad. So we won the championship last weekend. At the last race weekend, I would say. And we're here just to wrap this one up, really. We're here, and the reason why I'm doing commentary on this one, guys, is because we are going to be talking about a couple of things that now that some of the team liveries have started to come out, and obviously there's big news in Formula One world these days. So obviously we're here, last episode. We might as well just take it easy, take it steady. We've got a sensor fault here, so we've got to wait for that to repair. So we'll watch Nikita Mazepin here while we talk about what we want to talk about. Obviously the big the biggest news is probably Lewis signing another contract. So obviously he's signed a contract for I believe it's a 1-year contract to obviously drive for Mercedes for another year. That kind of I don't want to sound bad, because like as a Brit I should like Lewis Hamilton, but I'm sorry, I don't like him. There's certain things about him I just don't like. But I suppose for all you other British fans out there who are a fan of him, I'm sure it'll be a relief to see him on the grid next year. So he's signed another 1-year deal, and then we've got to talk about the liveries, I suppose. The first car to be launched was the 2021 AlphaTauri AT02, which it looks okay. I mean, I don't like it as much as last year's, but it does look cool, I guess. That's not the best way to word it. Is that I like the livery that they've like revealed that they're going to be racing with, but I preferred the old one. I think that's fair to say. So they've announced theirs, and obviously they're running the lineup of Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda. Well, did you actually, guys? I read of this the other day. Did you hear about Yuki Tsunoda and his number? He's obviously raced with number 11. Well, let's see if I can find him. He's not out on track yet. Yeah, his racing number is obviously number 11, but obviously that's already taken by Sergio Perez, because he races with the number 11. So he doubled it to become 22. But yeah, it was the and 22 was obviously the number of Jenson Button. And also it was the number that Lewis Hamilton carried during 2008, which is funny. A fun story for you. So yeah, obviously he's racing side by side with Tsunoda. And then obviously then there was the big thing about what's the other car that said McLaren. The McLaren hasn't changed too much, really. Just looks the same as last year, really. I mean, there's a little bit. I think the blues are slightly lighter tint, isn't it? I think there was supposed to be. It was something about the blues a lighter tint to like mark out their partnership with Mercedes or something, because obviously Mercedes run obviously either the black or silver livery, whichever one they're running this year, with the blue lines, so they've made their blue a little bit more blue. Anyway, we should probably get out on track now, shouldn't we? So, oh, not that button. That one. So that'll be good. I think the McLaren will be a really good car this year. So we are here for the race weekend here at Abu Dhabi. Obviously, we've wrapped up the driver's title, Univitosi. We have wrapped up the constructor's title, so this race is literally just end on a high, really. Can we win one of the two races as well? I'm pretty confident we could probably win the sprint race. They've definitely been our best races of the year, the sprint races, but we'll see how things go here as we cross the line. Nice and easy through turn one. Flick it left and then right. Beautiful through there. I'm going to hard on the brakes for the chicane and then the hairpin, and I've gone what? I've missed the apex there completely. Back end's kicked out. So what time are we aiming for here? Let's find out. So the time we're aiming for is a 1:51.0. Okay. Very good through that. On the brakes again, hard to this little triple chicane. The corner where he's best known for Sergio Perez pulling off the best overtake of his career, which he pulled off on Lando last year, which was pretty cool. No, the year prior to that, sorry, not last year. Under the building, back end steps out on us again. And here we go then, into the last corner. And we're a bit down on where we need to be, 1:51 flat, weren't it? Oh wow, we're 1.4 seconds off. Jesus, okay. But we'll make a lot of that up from just not sliding the tyres like we did and hitting the apex to turn number 6 or whatever it is. Yeah, it is turn 6. I remember that well enough. Here we are into 4 and 5 now. Purple through the first. We do get it stopped. We're on the power. It's DRS. Nobody behind us to feed off our slipstream, which is good. Hard on the brakes again. So qualifying is normally our ace, really. We qualify. I think we've qualified on pole like majority of the season, so hopefully we'll be able to do that again. Antoine Hubert goes top, which means our second sector is only green, not purple. Though it's a much smoother lap this time round. Much smoother lap. Oh, lock up on the front right. Much smoother. Into the last corner on the circuit. Across the line we go. 1:52 flat. So we're not improving as much as I thought we would do. We're a second off the top. I forgot to mention, guys, I also turned up the difficulty for these final 3 races, I think, or 2. And it shows. It really does show. Got someone behind us. Looks like one of the ART cars. Oh, we might run out of fuel on this lap as well. We shouldn't do, obviously, but I think we probably will. Because of us running max engine mode. It's nice through there. Sorry, it's got all quiet and concentrated. We brake for the last corner. As we improve by 7/10 there, we do finish the lap with enough fuel, but we're just going to have to return to garage now because yeah, we've not got enough fuel to do anything else on that run. So we'll see where that puts us.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:51.3.
So it puts us P8. Okay. Hubert on top, Mazepin, Ilott, Latifi. How's our teammate doing? Where's our teammate? He's there. 8/10 off at the minute for Gran Ujo. Here is the man second in session. One of the Premers there going through the ART of Mazepin. Obviously going to be driving for Haas next year, which has upset like 90% of the Formula 1 base. Fan base anyway. Especially, you know, he signs for Haas, which is like, you know, that annoyed most people anyway. But then there was the whole thing obviously off track about his behaviour and stuff. So I mean, I'm not a fan of him. You know, I can honestly say I'm with the millions of people who think he shouldn't be on the grid. But, you know, it's not my decision or anyone else's decision. Ginter Steiner and the rest of the Haas squad have put their faith in the lad. So, you know, he's on the grid for next year now, and that'll be it. I don't think he'll do much, but it is what it is. This guy, however, I think should be on the grid by now. I think Ilott and Aiken both should be on the grid by now, you know. But that's just my opinion. Jordan King has been our main rival all this season. Give us some good races over the course of the Grand Prix, the course of the season. And there is Aiken. He's just about to start a flying lap. Nick De Vries, who obviously won the F2 Championship this year, also spent time racing in Formula E, didn't he? So. Yeah, kind of good he didn't go up into Formula 1, but it is what it is. 14th in the standings for our season so far. 49 points. Boccalacci, he's been running up top in a few races as well. Obviously I think it were in Hungary or somewhere he was leading for quite a long time. He's on an outlap as well. Sergio Sette Camera. Mazepin into the pit lane. So, well, I don't really know what to do here because 24% wear on the tyres. Apparently setting the time on softs would be quicker at this stage. How interesting. Obviously we set that 151.3. Hubert on top at the minute. Nicholas Latifi had quite a quiet season in. Had a quite a quiet first year in Formula One for Latifi.
We're 11th in the speed trap.
Matsushita.
91.8 miles per hour.
Guan Yu down to 14th now. And Lord Rags, as old Jimmy Broadbent will say he is, Lord Mahavir. Right, so I guess we'll get back out on track. I don't think we can do much more with these tyres, to be honest, with them being so worn already, but we're going to have to try something because 8th isn't ideal for us. It's actually going a lot earlier than it normally does on more tracks on this game. I mean, it's setting us right at the start of Sector 3, if not at the last corner like most of them do. Oh, we go really wide there as soon as we take control. Here we go then, 151.3 to beat. We've got 7 minutes to try and do it. We'll get about 4 laps in. But honestly, if I don't beat it at least this lap, I'll probably just we'll probably just go to end at session because the because if I'm not gonna improve on this first lap, I'm definitely not improving, am I? Not now. For half a second off now. Well, we'll skip to the end, pal. We'll skip. I don't know why I said pal. We'll just skip to the end because there's no reason to keep going there. We're not going to go any faster now, unfortunately. So we stay. Oh, well, Correa's gone in above us as well. Oh no, Mazepin went above us. No, Matsushita went above us. So Antoine Hubert on top, Mazepin second. Matsushita, Ilott, Latifi, Alesi, King, Correa, us and Galale are your top 10. Oh wow, Calderon beat Camera and Boschon. We'll see. But we're for the meantime I'm going to go silent because it's over to you lads in the commentary box for the race intro.
It's race day for our young drivers here in the United Arab Emirates, where the Yas Marina circuit is about to play host to the Abu Dhabi Formula 2 race. Let's get started. Yas Marina circuit is a 3.4-mile racetrack built on the man-made Yas Island. In addition to the 21 corners, it features 2 very long straights. Now, these will be the drivers' main overtaking chances today, into turn 8 and turn 11. I'm sitting here, emotional, next to my friend Davide Valsecchi. Here we are at the end of the F2 calendar, and the atmosphere is electric. I have no doubt the drivers will be giving it everything they have out there today. I can't wait to get underway.
Hey Alex, you are absolutely right. It's a very special place. This is a track like no other, an event like no other. A jewel in the crown of Formula 2. It's perfect. I think we are in for a fantastic racing event here.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Antoine Hubert has a good view of turn 1 from his pole position slot, and it's Nikita Mazepin alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Matsushita, Ilott, Nicholas Latifi, and Alesi, King, Correa, Lee, Sean Gallet, Delatraz, Aiken, Mick Schumann, and Joe Boccalacci. De Vries, Calderon, and Sergio Sete Camara. Boschum, Mahavir Raghunathan starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Alright, here we are on the grid. For the final race of the season, we start P9 here at the Yas Marina circuit. We're just going to get straight away going with this. Here we go. Red lights are on. And we are underway. It's a poor getaway really. Not a good start from us at all. We're going to lose out to the Prema on the inside. And I've only just realised I didn't turn the length of the feature race back up to 25 to 50%, which is annoying. I turned it down for the last track we did because I'm just not a good. I don't like the circuit at all, and it looks like I forgot to turn it back up. Oh, and the Prema off for a really good start. He gets past me, and now he's going past Jordan King as well. He goes past King. We're going to tuck him behind King. We've got a teammate up behind us. He's had a good start. As we head towards turn number 7, flat out, we're going to dive to the inside, try and put a bit of pressure on. We're going to go to the outside instead. Around the outside of Jordan King. Why not? Why not? And so that's us back up into P9 where we started. But Schumacher, what a getaway. Oh sorry, it's not Schumacher, is it? It's Galale. Galale with a right start. We trickle through. No one making any desperate moves yet. Not many laps in this race, but there's still a long way to go technically. Oh, back end kicking out on us there. We managed to save it though, which is good. We are up behind Sean Galale. He actually hits the curb slightly there. And we're going to finish the first lap exactly where we started. Jordan King's lost out most though, he's down 2. Or is he down 3? No, he's down 2 I think. We'll find out. We'll look at the end of the race, but we're trying to attack Galale here down the hill. This is going to be an overtake. We're going to look to the inside. And we've got him through the chicane there. Out of turn number 6 down the straight. Can't really do much here. Let's have a look at the tyres. All on 6%. Plenty. Really good wear at this track. Latifi in front, look, trying to get past Galale. Sorry. Trying to get past Alesi. We've got Rob Correa in front.
The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Galale is behind you. They're on fresh softs. The distance to the leader is 4.8 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 7 laps to go.
So Antoine really showing up at this last race. He's already 4 seconds up the road from us. Oh, Correa going slightly defensive through the last corner, that's interesting. Oh, big lock up from Correa. We nearly go into the back of him, we've got a back right off though. And that's let Galale get right back on our tail end again. Listen, the race were far much faster than Correa here. DRS active now, obviously. 3 laps in. Got a good gap to the car behind. Here we go, we should get a move here. We're going to square our car off slightly earlier. We'll try and get the run. Here we come, we're getting a little bit of a drag. Oh, big lock up again from him. Can't defend from us this time though. I'm going to put our car in the right place. And we are up now behind Nicholas Latifi. So started 9th, but we are here on race day just as fast as anybody else. The slipstream and DRS off of everyone else, allowing us to stay with each other. Oh, what am I doing? Bit of a skittish moment for us there. Not going to open the door up for him to get through though. Oh, we took the inside curb so much there, I think we hit the Rolex sign. Look at Hubert, he's disappearing out front, look. Is that Hubert out front, or is that Hubert in 3rd? I think Hubert might actually be in 3rd, so goodness gracious knows who's that far out front. All the fun of not having the heads-up display turned on, or at least the position section anyway, because we're racing and we don't have a bloody clue where we are. Oh, back end slightly kicks out, or does that? Could feel the back end spinning up. I'm trying to turn my light on whilst going down the straight there, one-handed on the straight. Oh, don't get many overtakes here often, and we're not going to, but just had a cheeky little look on Latifi there, and he was thinking, oh, around the outside. No, Latifi guards, and guards well, so we're putting Latifi under real pressure here. We're coming up on halfway through this race. No pit stops in this race, obviously, because of me being an idiot, not turning the track length back up. I think I might pit in the feature race just for the sake of it then, just to make up for that, because I've fucked up, haven't I? So we've got 2.6 seconds over Guan Yu. Let's have a full race update.
You have P7, 7th place. Latifi just ahead, push for position, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Correa is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. The gap to the leader is 8.6 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining.
Okay, so you hear from Jeff there. We're all, I think, on the same tyres. Gap out front's now 8 seconds, so we've disappeared, whoever it is out front. Latifi's got no DRS, our drag's finally coming, but we're not close enough. Oh, he does pull us slightly away from the curb. And I can just feel these tyres now starting to slide up ever so slightly. On 20%, the worst one. They are getting a bit bashed. We're going to go for it. We're going to let off the brakes, and we're going to dive down the inside of Latifi that were a bit dirty. I'll let off my brakes completely to get that move done. Oh, but we're wide. We're very wide. But Latifi's not there. We're rejoining the track, and we are up. into what I believe is P5. No, it might be P6 actually. So we're up into P6 now. So we lost a place on the start, but we've now made 4 back up, and we're 3 above where we started. Go, 3 laps to go here. We set our personal best lap of the race, so 1:54.6. I think we did. It was showed a green last sector. We might have just missed out actually, I'm not sure. Oh, over the curbs because we're really wide through there. We're 2/10 up through the first on our personal best. Up behind the trident man of Giuliano Alesi, I believe it is.
Matsushita ahead.
No, Matsushita and then it's Matsushita and then Alesi.
Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:54.2. We're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap.
Lost 4/10 to Matsushita on the last lap. But we've got some clear area now. We should be able to stretch our legs a little bit, see how this goes. Cutting the corner a little bit there, but the stewards don't give us a warning, so they clearly think that it's it wasn't. We didn't lose time or gain any time. And I think a bit further up, I think Hubert has got in front of. I think Hubert's got back in front of Mazepin. That looks to be an ART car in P3. Oh, we're getting very slidey here. 2 laps to go. Our tyre on the front now up to 28.
5/10 per lap.
Put 5/10 on the car behind that last lap. So I don't think we're really gaining any to Matsushita though. Oh, we set a purple first. I take that back. We are right on the back of Nobahara now. We took in the slipstream. Activate our DRS. Is anybody in front going to make any moves? I think we're all just in a train really. Nobody can get past each other. We're going to go for our good run that's worked so well so far this race. Oh, it's worked very well this time. We should get past Matsushita here. Here we go. We go to the outside. We're going to be late on the brakes. Just about to keep our car in boundaries, but we've tried it around the outside. And we've got it.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Cheers, Jeff. Our crew chief, our engineer thinking that's a good move as well. Now we set our sights on Giuliano Alesi in front, the Frenchman. Whoa, big slide. Whoa, another big slide. The tyres screaming out in agony for us to stop. We're going to keep pushing and pushing though. Here we go then, we have 1 lap left here. Let's have a full race update for the last lap.
Alesi is ahead of you. You have P5. P5. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Matsushita is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 8.1 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
So the gap out front's actually come down a little bit, but we're down the inside of Alesi. And we've got him. Now, can we do anything about Mazepin in front? Can we get a podium after starting 9th? Oh, his back end slides out. Here we go, we're easily going to have him here because he's not got the slipstream or the DRS off of Hubert in front. And we're going to come blasting past Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Mazepin out front. I honestly thought that was Mazepin. It's not. That's Callum Ilott, I think. We'll have to see who it is when we get to the end of the race, because we're not going to ask Jeff who it is at the minute. We're a bit busy defending. So it must be Mazepin out front then. Mazepin blitz in the field, because I don't think we passed him, have we? I don't think we're past Nikita Mazepin, so I think he's about to win this race. Oh, but we've got to think about defending ourselves, because that's been a horrible corner as the back end kicks out. A bit too aggressive. A bit too aggressive on the old accelerator there. Oh, big lock up as we head into the final sector. We've got to go defensive. We've got Ilott on the outside, but the leader now, there or thereabouts, is going to be at the line. He's going to round the last corner. No fireworks for the Formula 2 cars, I don't think. Nikita Mazepin wins for ART. Oh, there is fireworks. Anton Hubert comes second. We cross the line to go from P9 on the grid to P3.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
We pull through to P3. We get the fan vote driver of the day. We'll have to see if we get Davides as well, but we get the fan vote. It's ART.
Then, after a quality performance. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
This race, this week, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and being quick every lap, over and over and over. If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponents make mistakes, but then not make mistakes on your own, you can just push and push.
An amazing race today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car. It works for them, and the results speak for themselves. ARTGP winners today.
So, Nikita Mazepin wins the race. Let's see who gets Davide's driver of the day. And the full run through on the standings.
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Well, I'm going to have to give it to the Uni Virtuosi driver. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was a pleasure to watch.
With that result, Uni Virtuosi secured the team's championship title. They have been truly outstanding since the very first round of this thrilling championship. Meanwhile, Arden's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So as you can see, we've already won the 2 championships, but Callum Ilott and Jack Aiken go above Schumacher and Correa that race. Guan Yu Zhou goes down a place, loses out to Nikita Mazepin after that brilliant race result. Tied on the same amount of points. De Vries down a place as well. Sergio Sete Camara and Bahavir Raghunathan, the other 2 drivers, not to score. But I don't think there's going to be any other places that swap now, like in the top 4 wise. I think all of our places are pretty secure. But we've done very well here. We got Davide's vote as well. But now we're going to get the intro to the sprint race, and we'll hand it over to the commentators. When the game loads.
And we're back. After yesterday's feature race, the top 8 drivers have been reversed on the grid, setting up some exciting action as we launch into today's event, the sprint race. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid.
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remain calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of the drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Okay, we've already won the championship, so relax and enjoy this race.
Cheers, Jeff. So we're here for the sprint race then. We might do the second strategy just for the sake of it, to be honest with you. Well, we'll do this. We'll switch the tyres round. So that way, if we do stop, we can choose whether we stop or not. But we're going to come to the red lights are on again. Here we go, and we're underway for the final race of our Formula 2 season. Here we get a not as bad of a start as we did in the sprint race. We're going to hold position. We're going to hold position through turn 1. Oh, 2 cars in front go defensive. We're going to take advantage and go around the outside of one of them. We settle in then for the race now. 11 laps.
Keep pushing. Let's capitalise on that first lap.
Oh, we will, Jeff. Don't you worry. We'll capitalise on it. Oh, we get a good run here. We're in the slipstream. We're going to go to the inside of the Carlin driver here. Are we? Yep, because we're going to let off the brakes. And we're going to get him that way. Good move from us then. So we're up to P4 straight away. Out the gate here. Big lock up from us. Well, Manuel Correa then leads across the line at the end of the first lap. And we're going to set our sights on the 2 boys in front. We get on the power here. We ideally need to get up to this crew before the DRS comes, because when the DRS comes, it's very hard to pass people because you're just all training together. Oh, we try our wider way through that corner. It's not quite worked out this time round. But one man more Correa disappearing out front. Oh, big lock up from us.
reducing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Got quite a gap to the car behind already. Three-way fight this race, it looks like. Oh, so we proper close up. And through we come surely. No. Cuts us off completely. We're going to back out of that. Set it up on the straight instead. Here we go, on to the start finish, onto the pack straight I should say. Us in the car in front have got slipstream and DRS, but we're not going to catch the guy in second, but we are going to dive to the inside of, oh, and a lock up from Latifi. Is that 2 in 1? No, because, oh, he comes back at us. Oh, this is close. We're swerving all over the track and we're down the inside of again, and we get the move done again. Oh dear me, what a set of corners that were. Exciting set of corners. Meanwhile out front, Sete Camera is disappearing. There we go then, we're coming up to, well, in fact we've got one more lap before we're a third through the race, aren't we?
P3, you are currently in P3. Latifi is ahead of you, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Lacey behind, the gap is less than a second. They're on old super softs. Okay, gap to leader, 4.7 seconds. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 8 laps to go.
Here we go then, we're going to dive to the outside. Looking for the move on Latifi, can't quite do it. Whoa! Diving down our inside. No, we could have done about that. That was a decent move that actually. I just saw the red arrows pop up to let us know we were there. I was like, Jesus, let us swerve. Oh, we're going to have to go defensive. Oh, big dive bomb. Completely unintentional by us to go for that. Here we go again then. Here we go again. And we're going to get it this time. We go to the outside this time. Completely cut that corner, but yet again the backing out and the steward's not thinking too much of it. As through we go, back up into third place then. Oh, what a race this is turning into. Exciting. Oh, love an exciting close race, don't we?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Sete Camera's just disappeared out front. Behind Latifi, he's on super soft tyres, so he's definitely going to be pitting. Oh, big slide again. Again, too aggressive on the accelerator there. It's my one downside on the. This is my my one weakness, I should say, not downside, to driving F2 cars. Is just that bit of car control out of corners. Sometimes I plant the power a little bit too much. We just keep DRS on Latifi. That's nice through there. We get tucked right up behind this guy now. Very good from both of us. Is he?
Latifi ahead, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:54.6. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work.
So according to Jeff, Latifi's not going to be stopping, so we need to get past him as we try the ambitious move around the outside into this hairpin, or this chicane I should call it. A little bit tentative on the accelerator there, but we should get this move now. Oh, or are we? He's too far away again, I think. Yeah, he's too far away again. I have to tuck him behind. So we're stuck with, well, I wouldn't say we're stuck because we're pushing like mad, but we're going to be another lap behind Latifi here. So we follow Latifi home again. Oh! 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 He's very slow through that last corner. We're not boxing, Jeff. We're going to keep going till the end of this race. Our original plan was to pit, but I don't think we will, because I don't think Latifi will. I don't think Latifi's planning on doing. Sete Camera looks like he's come in. Oh, Nelly. We get a big slide. We've got someone on our inside. I can't turn in. It's one of the Carlin lads. But we're gonna get straight back past him here. Here we go. On the brakes. We get that move done nice and easy. Back up into second place. Latifi just get that little bit of breathing room now. But is this guy behind stopping? Let's find out.
Matsushita behind. Okay, the gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:54.6.
So according to Jeff, they don't think he's going to be stopping either. So it looks like it's going to be a three-way fight for the lead. Oh, as we lock up and go wide. I think our tyres are getting a bit bashed at this point, are they? Let's find out. Oh, they're on 30% on the front tyres.
To teammate behind is 14.9 seconds.
14.9 seconds to the car, to our teammate, so I don't think he's pitted either, because it'd be a lot higher than that if he had. There we go, we come over the top of the hill then. We're going to dive to the inside at Latifi at the hairpin. Oh, we brake slightly late. We're wide. We're going to get him on the cutback though. Wait, I don't want to plant the power too soon, just in case. Oh, Matsushita is right there. Oh, and he's going to go to our outside. We have to go defensive. And we are defensive on the outside. You just saw his front wing there pop up. but he's backed out now. And we keep our place. Wow.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away
What a
soon.
fight this is for the race victory. I hope they don't go in late into the race, because this is going to be a really fun fight for the win if they stay out. Incredible fight happening here. No one giving an inch. No quarters given. No quarters wanted. We're in a straight fight in the final race of the season. Here we go then. We've got 3 laps to go of the finale here in our F2 career. We're right behind Nicholas Latifi for the lead. We're going to plant the power. We're going to try and get close enough. Can't quite do so. Oh, and a lock-up. A lock-up from him. And this should be it. Oh, look at the speed of his car though. He's gone defensive. We're going to dive to the outside. That dance car's got some pace on it. And this time we're going to try down towards the next set of corners. Oh, big lock up. He's going to take us both wide. Oh, he comes back at us. Did you see the way he just swerved across the racetrack there? And Matsushita comes through.
Place back.
That was just a reaction there. I saw him swerve back across to the apex, so I went wide behind the post. That might have been a mistake, but with 2 laps to go here, we are down with two and a third laps to go, I should say. We are down to P3. And we are in a spectacular fight here. Who's this behind? Is this Sergio Sette Camera catching back up? This might be Sergio Sette Camera catching back up.
Delatraz behind.
Oh no, it's Louis Delatraz.
This is 5.2 seconds.
It's Delatraz behind.
The time last lap was a
So he's not stopping either.
54.9.
As we focus our attention back to Matsushita in front. Here, oh, here we come over the top of the hill. We've favoured this move a few times. We're not going to pull it off. And we have to get past him, because I don't think he'll attack Latifi. Here we go. Onto the back straight for the 10th time this race. Mine and Matsushita's DRS opens. We're trying to drag our front end back up to him, and we're going to dive to the inside. This is an ambitious move. We take a very, very tight line. Matsushita's there. We're going to do the cutback move, and we're going to get him, surely. Here we go, side by side, down towards the chicane, and we pull through. Wow, what an overtake that is. And we pull through into P2 with 1.5 laps to go. Astonishing times here as Nicholas Latifi aims to win, I think, his 3rd race of the career, or his 2nd, as we try to cap off our perfect season with a win. Matsushita behind. Delatraz ain't out of this either. He's catching up. He's getting his head down and he's chasing after Matsushita. But I think now, barring a mistake, it's going to come down to me or Latifi. Here we go then, last lap of the last race of our Formula 2 career. What can we do? Can we get past Nicholas Latifi, it's going to be tough on tyres this one, but we're going to try. There's one or two corners where we're 100% better than Latifi on the brakes. This is one of them, but we're not close enough. Our next opportunity now will be down. We'll be down towards this hairpin, or chicane, sorry. We activate our DRS. Our DRS is wide open. Are we close enough? Latifi is surely going to go defensive. He does, but we're not close enough. I'm not going to lob it up the inside from this far away. I'm not that much of a madman. So it's going to be the next corner or nothing, I think. It's the next corner or nothing. We get on the power. We get a good exit, but so does Latifi. We're going to see. He's definitely going to go defensive, isn't he? Yep, there he goes. We're going to dive to the outside then. Here we go. This for the race victory. Surely. We pull through. Oh, but our back end kicks out. And Latifi pulls back through. Oh, bit of contact. And we get to his outside. What can we do? No way. Surely not. Surely not. We're on his outside. We're still on the outside. We swoop around the outside. Wow. My goodness, with 3 corners left to go, we pull through. And we're going to finish 4 in a row here. It's going to be us, surely, followed by Latifi, Matsushita and Louis Delatraz. One more lap, he might have had Matsushita, but we're going to come through. Whoa! Oh, we're going to lose out. Oh, what a pillock. Oh, god damn it. Oh, the back end kicks out on us. On the last corner, we hit the wall and dropped to 3rd. Oh, that's gut-wrenching. What an incredible race, though. Do you know what? I'm not even mad. It's been fantastic. What a race.
So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal of time talking about race and tire strategy, what is so cool on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
And I can see our drivers making their way out now. It's been a sublime team performance, and it's the culmination of a lot of hard work. Dams are your winners today.
Well. What a race. Absolutely, what a race that was. Let's head over to Davide now to find out who is his driver of the day. The fan vote was Seti Camera. Let's find out who his was.
And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Let's give it to Sergio Satecamera. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
With that result, Uni Virtuosi secure the team's championship title. They have been truly outstanding since the very first round of this thrilling championship. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment when Formula 2 returns.
So Manuel Correa started first, finished 8th. So top of the people who pitted. Wow. We finished in 3rd place after spinning out on the last corner. That's heart-wrenching. But it was a fantastic race. Let's have a look at the final championship standings then. We topped the title off with a P3 here in the final sprint race. Jordan King picks up 2nd. Antoine Hubert, Nobuharu Matsushita. Callum Ilott goes above Mick Schumacher into P5 to win P5 in the championship. Schumacher, Aiken goes above Juan Manuel Correa. So even after his spectacular drive from pole until he pitted, he would have finished above Aiken, but he didn't, unfortunately. Boccolacci, Alesi, Nicholas Latifi, who picks up the final race win of the year, secures P11 for him. Our teammate Grand Yujo finishes P12 with 80 points. Next up is the two ART boys, and they actually swap positions. They swap round in the final race. And not just either. What in the world happened to Nick De Vries? Did he not finish? Wow. Delatraz goes above Tatarina Calderon for the final manoeuvre of the standings. Boschong, Sergio Sete Cambra and Mahavir Raghunathan, the only driver to not score points. Across to the teams championship then. It's pretty much exactly how you were. We win it. Charus, led by Team Sauber, finished second. Campos Racing finished third. Jordan King did everything he could. Sorry, not Jordan King. He's not his teammate, is he? Arden finishes P4 and MP Motorsport. All 220 points gathered by Jordan King was enough to get P5 in the championship. No help from his teammate Mahavir at all with that. Carlin, Kramer, ART, Trident and Dams. Dams finished bottom of the table. Well guys, let's advance on into our Formula 1 career to pick our team for the next episode. It's been a fantastic season. There we go, team headquarters in our career mode. So here we go then. We picked the Ferrari Driver Academy as our academy, which means we have boosted interest from Alpha. We have boosted interest from Alpha, Haas and Ferrari. Now I thought about this. I want to do it where we start off with a low team, by which I mean Williams, Alpha or Haas. And then the way that I want to do it is that if we beat a driver from a team in that championship by year's end, then we win. Then we are eligible to drive for them next season. So if we pick, for example, if we picked Alpha, then if we beated one of the two Alfa Tauri drivers in the championship, then we would be eligible to drive for them next season, but not for any of the teams that are above them in the standings, if that makes sense. So, you know, if we selected Alfa Romeo and we finished, I don't know, for example, we finished 17th in the championship and the teams and the drivers we beat was Latifi, Russell and Raikkonen, then we would have to stay with Alfa Romeo. I think that makes sense. So with that being said, guys, Williams, Haas or Alpha, the first team that we are going to be starting our team with in career mode is going to be Alfa Romeo Racing. It's a short history in the sport. They've had a short history in the sport, and they expect to compete well in the midfield and score strong points on a regular basis, which is our team's expectations of us score regular points. Team principal Frederick Vasseur, Ferrari engine supplier based in Switzerland, and we are going to be driving for them in our first season of Formula 1. So as you can see, they're above Williams already, but we're going to have a hard time beating everybody else. But Alfa Romeo Racing is going to be our first team in our Formula 1 career. Teammate wise, I mean, sorry Gio, I love you, but we are going to pick Kimi Raikkonen as our teammate, and we are going to be doing the full season. Of course we are. We're not going to do it any other way around here. The full 22 race season. And for our practices and stuff, what I want to do for practices and stuff is I want to do full practice. I want to do it one shot quali, and I want to do a 50% race, because then we can have a longer race in exchange for short qualifying, so the videos won't be as long. I know a lot of people probably wanted me to do full qualifying or at least short, but we're going to be doing one shot and we're going to be doing 50% race. The difficulty will start off on I'll start off on. Let's start off on 90, and we'll do our thing from there. But with that being said, guys, this is going to be our team for the first season as we head to our headquarters. And let's get, and presume we're going to get the talk through. And with that, guys, after that's done, we will see you in the next episode. But for now, let's listen to what presumably our team manager or race engineer will have to tell us. Okay, we don't get told anything. So, with that being said, guys, I shall see you in the next episode for our very first Formula 1 race weekend. See you later, guys.